tell you, you have greatness within you. You have power within you. Because you were created in the image of a creator who really wants you to be successful and to do your best in your life. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about success. Better to say, from struggles to success. The journey of an international professor, myself, basically. I'd like to say a little bit about myself. As a young student, my academic journey was fraught with lots of challenges. In the early years, I was often perceived as a very mediocre student, a label that stuck with me throughout much of my schooling time. Bullying was a constant companion. Yes, unfortunately, I was bullied by colleagues and teachers. And the bullying as my companion, chipping away at my self-esteem and making me doubt my abilities. Exactly. This is common with those, who have been bullied before. The schoolyard, a place where many found camaraderie, and growth, talking to each other. To me, it was really a battleground where I fought to retain my dignity and self-worth. Life was tough for me when I was very young. However, at the age of 19, something happened in my life. Life took an unexpected turn, and overwhelmed by personal and academic pressures, I made the very difficult decision to abandon education completely after I finished my secondary school with a lot of struggles. For the next 10 years, I drifted through various jobs. Struggling to find direction and purpose, I literally decided to give up on education. The hiatus from academia was a period of reflection and growth to myself, albeit filled with its own set of challenges and setbacks like anyone else, basically. So, for 10 years, I decided that education was not for me. And I thought that I would never go back to education. Despite these adversities, I harbored a quiet determination in my life. I knew that within me, within myself, lay a potential waiting to be unleashed. I believe in myself. I believe that I clung to, even in the darkest moments, I was still believing myself. Maybe because I started traveling and reading some different books, maybe meeting different people. But my breakthrough came when I dedicated professor in my first degree in my early 30s, recognized my struggles and saw beyond the facade of mediocrity. And actually he gave me the push to make a difference in my life. These mentors' encouragement and support ignited a spark with me, leading to a newfound passion for learning. And more than ever, I decided that learning was very important for me. I should also say that many other mentors, in the form, for example, of authors of excellent books, have also impacted my ability to develop myself. Books became my friends, even before I started, the first degree. Therefore, let me tell you, reading books is also a powerful way to ignite your passion and enthusiasm in life. You can see just behind me here, so many books, isn't it? This is my office, basically. In my late 20s, a profound realization struck me. Despite the time lost, my passion for learning had never truly faded. I knew that education could transform my life. And determined to make a change, I decided to return to education. enrolling in a university and start my first degree in psychology and sociology, behavioral sciences, in the United Kingdom. The transition back to academic life was daunting, but my previous struggles, remember, being bullied, really helped me and had instilled in me a resilience that now served as my greatest asset. And remember, I started my first degree when I was about 28, 29 years old. As I progressed through my studies, I began to do very well and to excel academically. I started having very good grades. My efforts were no longer confined to meeting basic expectations or just to pass, basically. Instead, I aimed to exceed them. And this shift, ladies and gentlemen, this shift in my mindset transformed my relationship with education. What was also, what was really once a source of stress and frustration in my life, it became a realm of endless possibilities because I saw education as an opportunity for my life. I pursued higher education with fervor that surprised even myself and nonetheless to say other people around me. I immersed myself in my studies, achieving success that seemed unattainable in the past, all during my early years when I was bullied. My breakthrough came when I secured a place at a prestigious university for my postgrad studies. I started, developing even further myself. And by this time, I was about 34, 35 years old. There, I delved deeper into my chosen field, pushing the boundaries of my knowledge and honing my expertise in psychology, sociology, and business and management. The support of my professors and peers during my postgrad was instrumental in my growth. I have no doubt about that. Fostering an environment where I could thrive, where I could really see myself growing even further. Today, with a doctorate level, I embark on an academic career and took me as an academic, across the globe, teaching different countries around the world. My journey from a bullied student to an international professor or a senior lecturer here in the UK was marked by countless hours of hard work. A lot of hard work during the weekends, nights, and so on. Resilience and unwavering belief in my potential. Remember, I said this before, I believe in myself. I taught at some of the most esteemed academic institutions in the world, and I still do it, sharing my knowledge and passion with the students from diverse backgrounds. If you look at my LinkedIn profile, you will see many testimonials from students from all over the world. My dedication to teaching did not go unnoticed, especially in the last 10 years. Over the years, I received several prestigious teaching awards, which in my opinion is a testament to my commitment to education and to my ability to inspire others. It's interesting, isn't it? From where I came from and where I am today. Each accolade was a reminder of how far I had become. From the bullied student, ladies and gentlemen, who doubt their worth to a respected professor or international professor in different universities and different parts of the world, made a huge significant impact on the academic community. And here I am, reflecting on my journey with you. I'm very humble and really filled with gratitude for the challenges I faced in my life. Because this challenge challenge really shaped me into the person or the individual I am today, instilling in me a resilience that has been crucial to my success. Ladies and gentlemen, my story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the transformative impact of education in the life of anyone who dedicates himself or herself to education. It serves, in my opinion, as a reminder that no matter how daunting the obstacles, how difficult these obstacles, with determination and support, one can rise above and achieve greatness. And I'm not saying this, to boost myself here for those of you who are on the other side. I'm telling you that, yes, you have power within yourself. Maybe you haven't yet, found out, how powerful you are, no matter your background. And by the way, my background is very simple. I came from a very simple family in the south of Brazil. And my parents were very hard workers. We used to live in a very simple village. Some of my family members still live in the same place today. And every year I go and I visit them. Every time I go to Brazil, I visit places, I give talks in schools, even the schools where I studied and where I was bullied. Not only by colleagues, but also by some of the teachers. That's very sad, isn't it? However, as you can see, the story is not sad anymore for a long time. And for the last 18 years of my life, I have been teaching in some of the most prestigious universities, including this one here, where I am now in this office, at the Royal Holloway, the University of London, and some others here in China, Singapore, Hong Kong, Finland, Brazil, Greece. I go to different places to teach. I also give talks and, do some trainings, for companies, Japanese companies, European companies. I'm also an investor in real estate and in new startups, and I enjoy life. I have 2 nationalities, Brazilian and British. And ladies and gentlemen, if I come from a very simple background and I work extremely hard and I was determined to make it myself, and I thank you for those who have helped me along the way. Some of them, as I said, were authors of amazing books. People who have already passed away decades ago, but I had the privilege of reading this book, those books, or their books, basically. In addition to that, I also met very interesting people in academia and outside of academia who have been very, very helpful. Today, I'm very grateful to my life. And here I am, sharing with you my story to tell you, you have greatness within you. You have power within you, because you were created in the image of a creator who really wants you to be successful and to do your best in your life. Yes, you don't need, to achieve so high in education or become, the biggest entrepreneur in the world, but you can have your own success wherever you are. Try to make it. Try, to avoid what others or the environment are telling you to be so mediocre as most people are. But in one of, maybe in another video, I can tell you a bit more about that. For now, I just want to say love, passion, and respect to you. See you next time. And if you are not subscribed yet, to my channel, please do so. Here, I talk about interesting stuff that and I share very interesting stuff. Today, I decided to share with you my own life, my personal life. But in other videos, I hope that I can still share with you some thoughts, some ideas in different areas, but especially in my areas of expertise. See you next time. Thank you.